Alright, hey, welcome to a last video for tonight. I'm not going to be talking too much longer, just because I have a family here that'll be crashing out soon, so, and I'm a late owl. But what I wanted to show is anybody who is following any of these videos I've been making, I did get my contract substrate factory up. It's been going pretty good, but I had a major issue, so I'd redeployed my fleet over here to protect, my miners over here. And there is a Tokyo carrier, a bunch of fighters, so I should really have been too worried about it. It never even really dawned on me to maybe send the Asgard over here, just so he's closer to have to deal with any issues anyways. And then it totally blew my mind not to think about this spot in particular and the Xenon flowing down into here and threatening this base. Because really there's no defensive stations here, and I've now set up a situation where, um, not trying to do any spoilers, but the Terrans are at war with the Argon and Antigone Republic, so that's very much going on, and that defensive platform above me did a whole lot of nothing, and my station was able to stave off the attacks, although you can kind of see some of my, like this miner got his hull beat down a little. I'm surprised he didn't die. Asgard got on scene. It was a boatload of PEs with medium class ships, and then there was a K flying around. So I redeployed him quick. Then I went over to my Barbarossa, which I love these ships. They're amazing. But I went to the Barbarossa, and what I found was that the Barbarossa didn't have a full complement. I'd forgotten to actually outfit him. Not only, well, I knew he didn't have full shielding because I couldn't afford it, but I didn't even realize I'd not populated all the turret slots. So that was like 13 million in retrofitting this ship just on turrets alone. But now it's pretty well suited for fighter defense, so I've got him going over to link up with the Asgard, 'cause the Asgard doesn't exactly turn too fast, you know? It's not too, it's not exactly nimble, it's just a big beast behemoth, but the Barbarossa is the exact opposite, so I figured the two of them compared, and it may be like a complement of, like Nemesis fighters, once I have the money, will do well. But right now, if we look at, let me click off that ship so I'm not getting the wrong view here. So the station manager is still very much hurting on hydrogen, and I'm a Magnetar, so I got my first L-class guy, and I was like, all right, this is an issue, supplying the gas to the station, so namely hydrogen. So I got my guy on it, and he's not really keeping ahead of it. So it looks like he's able to do basically 4 times roughly the amount that. And why did that just reduce? Oh, he's unloading. Okay. Um, but watching that, I think I would need. Well, all 4 substrate factories are up, which means he's turning a pretty profit now. We have constant orders now queued because we have a decent amount of stock at the space where I do. So every now and then it's dipping down, but I'm not too worried about it. I think what I'm going to do is let this fill back up because I did steal a lot of money from him for uh, dealing with the refit on the Barbarossa. And there's Barbarossa now linking up with the Asgard, so I feel a lot better about that. I was thinking about taking the Asgard. I probably will, and just go through this jump gate. This is only a one-way gate from the Aki base, so you can't go past this. But I might just go wipe out the defensive platform, just to give the Xenon something better to do than to come over here and screw with me. Also, I don't know what they're building here. It looks like it's, excuse me, it looks like it's right on the edge of this territory, so I might want to stop any incursion attempts by them. But first, I'm gonna wait and see how this goes. normally, also Nemesises are pretty nasty, so I might either go. I probably will go for the Nemesises. I was trying to think about what I might. Katanas are pretty good because they're shielding, but because they're excuse me, because they're Terran, they cost a lot. So if we look at a katana or a Falx, Falx, the Falx would be better suited as like deployment. So it can hold one, I guess, ships in it, so it's really not that big of a deal. I don't know what kind of armament. Holy good God, I didn't look at that. 4 batteries and 2 turrets. That's pretty impressive. So let me do a comparison of those two, because I didn't really, I've never really messed with the Foxes, if I'm being honest. So let's go ahead and throw a Fox on there, give them a high preset, confirm that, and then add the katana on there. That high preset, and then I will throw a Kurakami on there. So, um, Kurakami, give that a high preset. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Well, the Falx is absolutely tankier. That might just win right out the gate for me. It doesn't have the speed, so it's not really an interceptor, so I mean, it looks like the katana fits more of the row of an interceptor. And then the Kurokami would sit in between those two. So I'm kind of looking at the damage. So the boost speed, excuse me, man. Yeah, not to be gross, sorry. Shields are the same across the board, so it means they have the same amount of shield generators, and they're probably just kitting out um, Terran shields on there. So the speed is the chassis and the amount of engines. That's too slow. So the Falcons is definitely going to be off the table. Uh, I want something that can move and actually maybe have a chance to chase down fighters that are coming in and deal with those. So we're down to really kind of looking at these. Why does this have storage? That is really, really odd. And it handles better. A little slower, a lot slower in cruise speed, but it's not like I'm going to be. Well, then that's actually significant now that I think about it. Because this can boost up to that. Its travel speed is that. But that boost would be a lot faster, so the acceleration is going to be. Oh, no. 72, 82. It's not really that far off. Why is this thing's acceleration so good? Okay, so now I'm looking back at this guy. So he really can't get that fast on the boost, but he can boost over twice what the katana can. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of loadout they're slinging on this. They're throwing bolter turrets on there, which I wouldn't. Well, maybe. And then it's definitely got what are those Mason streams? Probably, I'm assuming. Yeah, they're Mason streams. Yeah, I don't know if I would have those on there. Especially with its maneuverability, I don't know if that would be exactly good for trying to shoot down fighters, but maybe. I don't know. Let's go over to the katana. Are they just throwing Masons on everything? Or, yeah, throwing Mason streams on everything. Bolter turrets. Yeah, that's okay, but man, if you miss, you're gonna wing a bunch of dudes, but they do a lot more damage. What kind of engines are they throwing? Paranin. I can just tell by looking at them. And they're probably what, combat engines, I'm assuming. Yeah, so 2-time combat Mark IIIs. So it would seem that answers my question about engines. So the Paranids have the best engines, Terrans have the best shields, and as far as the game's thinking it goes, they think that bolter turrets are like the way to go with Mason Stream. They're probably just going off of raw damage. If you've not shot these before, they're kind of weird. I think these are the ones that have to like charge and then rail cannon fire. So I think I'd rather have something that pew pew pews like Gatling turrets. I think. Let me make sure I'm not stating that. Encyclopedia. Blah blah blah. Weapon that fires a single transient beam that strikes almost instantly. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. You wouldn't want to use a Mason stream, not on AI ships, that's for sure. So I would definitely throw bolters on there or something along those lines, like uh, the which they're not even on here. Actually, the proton barrage is what I was thinking. I think this is the Terran equivalent of the Pyramid bolter cannon. So let's take a look at those. I'm kind of curious. Encyclopedia entry on this. It's got burst 428, rate of fire 3.79. Go over and look at bolt repeater Mark II. I mean, I think fire is faster. 379 versus. I think the shard battery. Oh yeah, it's like the shotgun thing. That thing sucks. That sucks. So we're looking at. Dang it. I mean, that would be nice to have, but unfortunately, have that researched yet. Why can't I see the? Go back to screen. Aux, and let's look at those guns again. That's a tough call, man. So Terran, the Proton Barrage Mark II. If we look right here, burst weapon output. Well, I'd have to put that on all the hard points to get a real good feel for that. So that's its burst weapon output. And it's actually going to be hitting more often though. That's what's crazy. It seems like it should be better, right? Like the Mason streams. And sure, if you hit them, but you gotta take in AI's accuracy. I probably would go with. I just like that it looks these ridiculous Gatling guns. To me, I'd probably go with the bolters, but let me look. It's Barrage. So what was that? 1498 versus. These things do more damage. It's about the same rate of fire. That would be a good type fighter defense ship. Wow, that's got a lot of engines. That's why its boost is so high. Okay, I get it now. It's just got so many friggin' engines on it, which is going to drive the price. And I bet you the Falx is way more expensive than the Katana. Let's take a look at the Katana. Katana's rocking two engines, um, two turrets, no landing pads. So the Falx is this is looking like more like a straight combat acceleration, like closer to a fighter. The Falx looks like it's more of just a like an escort, like not quite an L. Like it's closer to a L class, and this is closer to an S class. Okay, so knowing that, what would it cost me to buy a katana? Alright, I'm a Falx, jeez. Let's face it out here. Alright, so we go here. Shops, M class, Falx. I would almost have to do like a select setup because I would have to go. Well, let's just get an idea of like the damage right now. Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Right. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I could throw bolters on the sides. Guarantee those main batteries are what's driving the cost up, but let's just see what happens with proton barrages here. Still insanely expensive. Those Mason streams are just crazy mode expensive. Then it wouldn't make sense to throw really, really expensive engines on here, considering I'd just be tearing them off anyways, right? So I would just throw these on there for now. Combat thrusters are going to be the same all the way around, doesn't matter. Obviously I'm using shields from this big boy. So this would be what I'd be working with, and I would all defense drones. I'd probably want to maybe just two. So it can carry a lot of defense drones. Oh, one cargo drone on it for good measure. Four and then seven. That'd be a nice little loadout right there. Wow, that's doable. And then I would just have to retrofit for 6 Pyramid engines if I wanted. And this ship would definitely need it for the burst speed. So, and technically I could even throw a fighter on here and have that deployed fighter. Although that's probably where it's just for drone, for launching defense drones. So yeah, this is definitely the winner for escorting those guys. So I almost want to throw plasmas on here. Have this be a harasser even for bigger ships that come in, but nah, I don't need to do that. That would be if I made like a group of these, I'd probably have some of them have plasmas on them if it was just Falxes, but if they're escorting a bigger ship, then let the bigger ship do the heavy hitting. Yeah, that's not bad at all. So I'll just save this loadout as a temp escort. Yeah. Okay, I did it. Oh, I was gonna say, did I have it running all the time? Good. I think overview. Okay, so he's doing it balanced here. He's probably got a lot of orders incoming. Yeah. Okay, so boom. All right. I'm just gonna take the Asgard over there and actually put Minotaur in here right now. Well, not Minotaur. I mean another mining ship. Quite a bit, and then I'm gonna actually. I wonder how much it would cost me to get a defensive platform up over here. If I put a defensive platform, say like right here, I'd have to buy the plot because it's not controlled by me. It's controlled by the Terrans now. Terrans took it over. That's pretty funny. Um, and it looks like they did a pretty good job of cleaning this out, and they're probably going to be pushing in here and now screwing with them. So that place will be going bye-bye, is evidenced by the health bar. Alright, yeah, they're gonna push into Argon space. We're Antigone Republic probably first. Alright, why is this guy fleeing? The operators in here. Yeah, that's the KHK. There's just no way around these guys. They're gonna come in. So maybe I'll get a Falx and a Tal. Oh no, I have a Kurokami and I think another fighter in here kind of right now that can respawn rather quickly. Shit, speaking of which, what the hell are they doing? It is like defensive position, like a little bit. It really isn't gonna matter because I'll move it down here and then those dudes will be appearing up here, but at least the Tokyo is kind of patrolling that way, so do like that. Now I have to decide what I'm gonna do. I was gonna use the Asgard and push in. I'm just gonna go ahead and station's pretty secure right now, so I think what I'll do is I'll just buy mineral, a large mineral ship. So magnetar, mineral, type reset. I was gonna actually tweak this because something that was weird about the setup on this. Now, whatever, I'll just go with this. Who cares? But no, that's fine. And as I get these guys in here, I'll actually probably just sell off all the M classes because they're. I don't want to. I've probably already realized a return on the investment on those ships. So why is he signaling? Okay. This guy. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a pretty decent setup right now. I'm pretty happy with this. Barbarossa was a good fleet acquisition. That was given. Super expensive to outfit these guys. So look at the outfitting of them, kind of get an idea if I, yeah, like pretending like if I was going to upgrade them. I mean, this dude has a surprising amount of turrets. Got two main shield generators, which is pretty good, decent. And then the large turret batteries, he has one, two more, so three, four, four L-class batteries on them, and then just an insane amount of these actually. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I thought it was more than that. Thinking the shield generators being really high. Yeah, this one had 4 shield generators on it. Probably because it was 2. They probably put a shield generator next to 2 of those for that hard point. But yeah, that's not playing around. It's a good fighter interdiction ship. Not good for capital ships though. This thing would absolutely suck in a capital ship fight. Like the beams are great and all, but they're not gonna melt down like a K. That's what plasma batteries would be good for. But I'm not really too concerned about that right now. Really lucky I didn't lose any mining ships. See, are they gonna be able to push into here? Tried to get a defense platform up already. That didn't work out too well for them, but they're pushing into. Oh, they're battering their. Oh my god. Did they send like an Asgard down here? Oh, well, I might need to buy like might need to buy their whatchalls. Their fleet designs here pretty soon, man. Just unleash the beast by sending the Terrans after him. Let's see what we're dealing with. He's back up to 6 mil now already. Of keeping these factories up and going. I think if I get like maybe a couple more, well, technically that's how I should do it because I have 1 and 1 right now in terms of outclass. So if I get like 2 more mining ships, that'll really be making a hell of a dent right there. The more stock I have, the better. Yeah, I'll just kind of keep rolling this into taking money away from them right now. Give me enough. Wants a piece of this section. Oh, they're deploying laser towers too. Okay. Yeah, I decided to show this though. It's not gonna, the heartbeat of the factory is not gonna be there, but it's getting there. I mean by that heartbeat is the credit transit. Oh my god, it's auto-saving. But I've been constantly been stealing his money, but he's now at the point where he's turning decent profit, but it could absolutely go up. Now this is where I was talking in previous videos how you see it smoothing. It's kind of like we look at the beginning of it, you can see a lot of high dips, far falls, but now if we look at most recent, everything's smoothing. And that's kind of how, that's a healthy factory. Like, you know, it's building up enough, boom, makes a sale. Builds up a little stock, makes a sale. Builds up some stock, and then I come in here and just totally take all his cash. And then he makes some money. So that's how the heartbeat should always be. It's like the next heartbeat should ideally be above the previous one. So you almost have like a plot graph. If you were to plot the points, they're constantly going upwards. With dips, these dips are normal. That's just him acquiring materials. But it's smoothing. It's definitely not bad like it was. So really, really good. Can't buy smart ships. I don't know what the hell the issue is there, but I just send my ship out manually and buy those in a minute. What is doing down here? Harassing people. Yeah. Yeah, look like that dude just jumped. That HK dude did. Take this hive out actually. And I think about it. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Go get that KHK hive. It'll also probably take some heat off these guys. What I'll do is I'm gonna detach the Barbarossa. All orders and assignments, and I'm gonna have him assignments and order him to on station here and just put that through ourselves. Wait for him to, you know, make it slow us way down there though. I'll take over and just destroy that hive. I guarantee that's probably what's giving me issues right there. These guys right here. Jumping over the asteroid belt and just harassing people. Should peel off one more fighter guy. Remove all orders and assignments and assign him to the Barbarossa. Let's wait for the Asgard to get on site. It would be enough for me to get another. Real quick. I think that'll be enough, I'm not sure. Oops. I just jacked him of his money too. There's any Ravagers down there, really hope not. I shouldn't be playing around. I'm in my office, so I have to actually port all the way down here.
Entering system. Argon Prime. Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
Oh, wow. That's enough that I didn't drop out of stream here. Why is there a bloody marauder out here?
TOC defense platform.
Worst name you'd ever choose for a bad guy in the game. Game time. In range of that thing. They're hitting.
Thanks for your help.
Well, I get rep for that. Really destroyed any of these things, so. You're definitely wrong. This was- fuse blew. Yeah. Sorry. Well, I figured there's like a little chunk of it right
Thanks
here.
for your help.
Just gonna wait for the main. So let's switch the main gun on.
guard. TOC defense platform. Thanks for your help. TOC defense platform. Thanks for your help. TOC defense platform. Thanks for your help. platform. TOC defense platform.
Thank you.
TOC defense platform.
Thank you.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Thanks for your help.
Entering system. Heretics End.